Hello and welcome back to the Wrestling Group. Today we are going to be ranking every John Cena tag team title reign in WWE. Now, John Cena is considered one of the greatest of all time in WWE history, and his achievements do speak for themselves. A former 16-time WWE/World Heavyweight Champion, 5-time United States Champion, 2-time Royal Rumble winner, and a 1-time Money in the Bank winner. But what most people do forget is that John Cena is also a multi-time tag team champion. The reason most fans forget this is because his reigns are mainly forgettable. But not today. Today we are going to be looking back at Cena's time as a tag team champion and ranking every reign from worst to best as we ponder the question, is John Cena truly the worst tag team champion in WWE history? As always, feel free to rank them yourself and leave your list in the comment section below. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button whilst you do. So in at number 5, David Otunga. In 2010, the Nexus debuted in the WWE and their first target was John Cena, as they laid him out at the end of an episode of Raw. Not long after this, they cost Big Match John his WWE Championship, remaining a thorn in his side. John Cena, though, did manage to get some revenge at SummerSlam with a 7-on-7 tag team victory against the Nexus. But during the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view, Wade Barrett defeated John Cena, which forced John to join the heel faction. And fans were so excited to see John dub the black and yellow t-shirt and the Nexus armband, and the storyline of will he give himself fully to the Nexus or not was a very high talking point for the next couple of weeks. At the Bragging Rights pay-per-view, John Cena teamed with David Otunga from the Nexus to challenge Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre for the tag team championships, which they won. After the match though, John Cena laid out his tag team partner, which then led to the next night on Raw, leader Wade Barrett telling David Otunga to lay down in the middle of the ring, thus dropping the tag team championships to Heath Slater and Justin Gabriel, whilst keeping them in the Nexus. This brought an end to John Cena's tag team title reign of only one day, and I do still stand by the fact that John Cena joining the Nexus is the biggest missed opportunity of his career. He could have gone full heel and went right in on the storyline. Do you agree? Number 4. The Miz. In 2011, John Cena won an Elimination Chamber match, which meant he would challenge the WWE Champion, The Miz, for the title at WrestleMania. Before that, though, he and The Miz were forced to tag team together and challenge for the tag team championships. Why? Well, because during this time, WWE were high on can enemies coexist for some strange reason. In fact, all of John Cena's main roster tag team title victories were against opponents. The opponents for this match? Why, of course, it's Heath Slater and Justin Gabriel. But around this time, they were now members of the faction The Core. Remember The Core? No? That's okay, most fans don't. It was essentially Nexus 2.0, with former members teaming together once again in a faction that failed to get over. The team of Miz and Cena won the match in the tag team championships before core leader Wade Barrett would immediately invoke their rematch clause, and the Miz would then essentially turn on Cena mid-match, causing them to drop the titles straight back to Slater and Gabriel. I guess enemies can coexist, but only for one match and not two. Number 3. Batista. In 2008, the top 2 babyfaces in WWE were John Cena and Batista. With these two guys set to do battle at SummerSlam, they found themselves teamed together and challenging for the tag team championships in a good old can they coexist storyline. Who would they face? Well, Heath Slater and Justin Gabriel, of course. Nah, only joking. Cody Rhodes and Ted DiBiase Jr. Batista and Cena defeated the young duo on Raw and picked up the tag team gold. A week later, and the former champs invoked that pesky rematch clause, and during this match, Batista and Cena got into a disagreement and started to focus more on each other rather than their opponents. They started using slaps and chops to tag each other into the match, and this ultimately led to John Cena being pinned, and Cody Rhodes and Ted DiBiase Jr. becoming tag team champions once again. After the match, things then got heated between John Cena and Batista, who both accused each other of losing the match, and they had to be pulled apart in the ring by security. Number 2. Rico Constantino. In 2001, John Cena was signed by WWE and was sent to OVW to train, wrestle and develop before making his WWE on-screen debut. During his time in OVW, John Cena held the OVW Heavyweight Championship and the OVW Tag Team Championships with Rico, booked as the Bowling Services. After the Tag Team Championships were vacated, Cena, under the name The Prototype, and Rico Constantino entered into a tag team tournament for the vacated titles and won them by beating the Disciples of Sin in the final. Cena and Rico would go on to hold the tag belts for a total of 2 months, defending them on occasions before they dropped the belts to the Minnesota Stretching Crew, aka Brock Lesnar and Shelton Benjamin, at WWE Jacked in a dark match. What a fantastic team Brock Lesnar and Shelton Benjamin were back in OVW, and it's a shame that we never actually got to see them tag properly on the main roster. Number 1. Shawn Michaels. John Cena's first tag team title reign on the main roster came in 2007 alongside HBK, as he essentially replaced the injured Triple H as they defeated Rated RKO to win the tag team championships. A few weeks later, Shawn Michaels won a championship opportunity to face then WWE champion John Cena at WrestleMania. The unlikely duo actually held the tag team titles into and beyond the main event of WrestleMania, where John Cena tapped out Shawn Michaels with an STF to retain the WWE Championship. Although it wouldn't last much longer, as the night after on Raw saw the tag team championships defended in a battle royal, with HBK finally turning on John Cena and the Hardy Boys coming out on top. And that's it. That is all for John Cena's tag team title reigns, ranked from worst to best. Do you agree with my order? Let me know in the comment section below. And also answer the question, do you think John Cena is the worst WWE tag team champion in history? As always, thank you for watching, and be sure to stay tuned for more wrestling related content coming your way very, very soon.